Welcome guys, welcome to another stream. Today we're playing with Last from Legion. His current nickname is Yeji, but I'll call him Last. He's also one of the most professional players currently on the scene. I'm playing with him in my team in Legion, and we'll be playing Tier 10 Platoon this early afternoon. Hello everyone. Yeah, sure, you can request some tanks, but I'll be playing the 268 for now. At least for a while. Then you can let me suffer in something else. And today we won't be playing with my platoon mate's voice channel, just alone today. Hopefully you can enjoy it. I was trying to play tier 4 today, I have to admit, but I failed. So I'm playing tier 10. It's harder nowadays. What am I doing? It's harder to play on low tiers than on tier 10. Wow, last hope. Epic tier 10 gameplay, 80%. Curse. Easy clap. Why it's so easy, man? Oh, nice. Unlucky. I'm from Poland. So basically that's how an 80% gameplay looks like, if you were ever wondering. But it's the victory that counts. Nice. I mean, we are winning easily. If not my micro plays, I don't think we would win that. It's an essential element of the battle. I can try playing the VK, but later on. And Sheridan, I really like Sheridan, but I can't aim or shoot with missiles. But for playing APCR, easy clap, easy carry. For playing APCR, I think it's an incredible tank for me. But even though it's easier to hit missiles on PC, I prefer playing on Sheridan on touch. Surprisingly. And the best player in EU depends. Like there's a pool of really good competitive players, because someone can be insane in random battles with insane statistics, insane average damage or insane win rate, but then they might not be as good as in randoms in Clan Wars. So you need to somehow define what do you mean. Because if you want to ask about the best European Clan War players, just check the European Prof tournament lineups. All of them are insane. Also at the moment it's really hard to define who's good and who's not, just judging by statistics. As you know, there's the bot matchmaking for new rerolls, and there's lots of current drama with rigging. So I think the only element of your statistic that you can't really rig is win rate. I think it's the hardest thing to rig at the moment. It would require lots of people to rig that. Okay, we can see Last fighting with Mats. I'm trying to assist him. He's my platoon mate, so I need to help him. He's a light tank, so he can take damage instead of me. More like an HE tanks, and we can just finish them off. Yeah, it's really like a question with no answers. E3 with speed boost, I think it's good. Even though I haven't played it yet with speed boost, I can try like soon. But I saw it, and it's powerful, especially when the speed boost. Even though it might not make the E3 a mat, but if there's some mats trying to pincer you or circle you, the speed boost is really effective. Yeah, well, if you want to consider statistics, you need to take full picture, like damage in tier 10, win rate in tier 10. Not only look at the overall numbers. And then when it comes to clan wars, like everyone is, it all comes down to experience, quick decision making, I think, just map awareness. These elements, you don't grind them in random battles. Like, you don't practice team play in randoms. You'd rather just use your teammates as shields, and you can't do that in clan wars, unless you're playing the 268 in Legion. Then it's acceptable. I think Dada knows what I'm talking about. I am 17. Surprisingly or not. Yeah, exactly. Like you can see in the top teams, top European teams, for example, you can see players with barely 60% win rate, for example, or 2k average damage, and there's what the hell? They are still one of the most competitive on the scene. I am 17 years old. Well, that will be a tough one. Doesn't look good in battle. Let's see what we can do here. The Akpanzer's camping somewhere in the spawn. Going to kill the Platoon. Then it will be fine. Oof, that was a nice dodge. Missiles flying everywhere. Well, that was unexpected. The outcome. Nice. I'm not on voice with Last because of reasons. His microphone is well. His microphone can cause headache, basically. Even though his voice is so nice, though, but the sounds that his microphone makes are just not bearable. And meanwhile, while I'm not on voice with him, I can answer your questions if you have any. Yesterday we managed to get 80.41 with whoops. Let's see how far we can go today. Soon 1k battles with the 268. Wow. Oh, this is my favorite map for 268. It's just suits it so well. Like, I think I have like 5k average damage on this map. In before I throw a donut like yesterday. But I can show you some secret on this map. If you're driving the 268, just make sure you have Camonet, and you go here, bam, you look at this bush, and you just stand like this, in front of this bush. And you can shoot everyone, no matter if it's Met, Heavy, TD, you're invisible. Look. As soon as someone peeks, even though it's even less than 200 meters, it can be even 120 meters, you're invisible. Even when you shoot. But it's a secret. That's why nobody's speaking. Can come a bit closer. I lost this one, I think. Yeah, we have to just rush over. Let's focus the I-7. I think I know this guy in the R7. I've met him before. Just going in. We need to finish them off before our mets die. Because there are only 2 heavies, and we need to kill them quickly. Well, I couldn't show you the magic push, but at least that's a steamroll. Have lots of mass this battle. What the hell? Not even a single heavy tank in our team. Means we can easily take over ARAM controls. Even with the 268. My first tier 10 was the 140. That's why my win rate in this tank is not as good as in the others. But I still managed to get 3k average with it, even though it was my first tier 10. So I was grinding mats, only mats, when I started playing. And then I just wanted to get all tanks, basically all Tech 3 tanks. It's a bit clumsy here. My damage record is 9.6k. Just a few days ago actually in the 268. On the previous map, False Creek, from the magic push I showed you. I think I'll upload this replay today or tomorrow. So it's a Hall of Fame record, a world record even. And it's also my personal best. With an unreal 1 versus 3 clutch at the end. Wow. Can I cheat a waffle? Why not? I think they're fine with the mouse, he should die. Hello. Well, I don't like German heavies that much, at least for randoms, because they can easily get circled or outplayed or outcapped. But from the German heavy tanks available, I think E100 is my favorite, especially with the recent HP buff it received. HE time. Nice. I play other games. I play CSGO. I used to play CSGO. Even on a quite competitive level, but it was nowhere near my level in bits. And I prefer 140 to the T62A, even though the T62A is might be better when you look at statistics. Just the 140 is just more comfortable for me. I think we need to push here. We can platoon with the honor, why not? In the future. He's playing the game again. So why not? He's active. C50 is stock. Did he? Oh, nice. Well, I'm playing with Blast at the moment, so he was late. Mouse. There's a lot of healthy tanks left. Maybe we can set him on fire. If he shows his fuel tank. That's an interesting target as well. A juicy hit. Wiggle, wiggle. Oh wow, there's the 183 chasing me. Oof. I managed to finish the grill somehow. Janice, you can check my stats on other tanks. I can show you my stats on other tanks after the battle is finished. And I think that you can see that I would be a 50% player, even if you excluded my tier 3 stats. Maybe I wouldn't be 80%, but 79. I even have 79% in tier 10. So, but I can show you, for example, if you go like this, and I can just show you. Well, you can admire, for example, this. Well, I'll just leave it. I've been playing with the B2 as well recently. It's nice. Canyots, of course. Well, just see the tier 9 tanks or any turretless TDs, tanks that are just so bad, but still manage to be good with them. And I just play Canyots because it's fun for me, and you can't play tier 10 all the time. It's somehow just for me it's not bearable. I prefer to play tier 3 than not have fun from the game by constantly just spamming tier 10. But if you think that like tier 3s or tier 4s in suddenly increase your stats, you're wrong, because it just increases your win rate. Meanwhile, it lowers your average damage, your WN8, your average tier, WN7, basically everything except for win rate. However, as I've said already, nowadays win rate is the only parameter that counts, at least for me. Well, the middle is not the best position for it to succeed. You can do that, but I'm not playing low tiers just to grind stats. I'm playing them to have fun from the game. And even currently, it's harder to win on tier 3 or 4 than on tier 10, as you can see. We are just winning 7-0 all the time, even when I'm dying with 1k damage. We're just farming them there in crossfire. Well, with my current amount of battles and my current win rate, I need around 15 victories in a row to increase my win rate by 0.01. And if I lose one game, I need 5 battles to fix that. Yeah, so you have almost 3 times more battles than I have, and you just need 5 more battles in a row. My day has been fine. I've just started playing. Meanwhile, I've had lessons, online lessons, which already finished, so I started playing tier 10 with Last. We are currently doing fine. Well, I don't want to talk about the teams. Yesterday I was praising my teams in tier 10, and then I did 0 damage, but we haven't lost a single game yet. But I don't know if it's because of my teammates being efficient or enemy players being inefficient. Like this guy. There's a lot of meds coming. It's a club. Can he help me? I hope he can help me before he amoraks me. Nice. Well, 20-second reload is a pain in the neck. Yeah, I used to play the PC World of Tanks for quite a long time, actually. That has surely helped me while I was beginning my journey with Blitz. Even though the touch control was something new, like the concept of the game was almost the same. That's not a favorable position. Favorable. And I'm still inflicting damage somehow, even though I'm in the water. Maybe I can give one more shot in. Exactly. Easy. I think there is like an 80% win rate recipe, but it only works when you understand all of the elements of the game. You know every map in the game. You know lots of positions on the maps. You know every single tank statistic. So when you get familiarized with all, even not the basics, but you need to know like more than the basics. And then we can talk about some recipe for win rate. Because if you just know everything that I mentioned before, you can farm win rate with any tank. As you've seen, I have 90% in the worst TDs, turret list TDs in the game. To be fair, I think I play better on touch. Like I bounce way more on PC than I do on touch. Or miss way more. Our E100 is flanking through the enemy spawn. Wow. And the 1 in 3 is useless. Well, they're killing our E100 for free now. Or actually, T57, HE. Why not? We managed to help him quite well. Still not won though. But their pincer closed out. We can peek on this guy though. It's a club. Flanking minute 268. OP maneuvers. Oh no. Oh wow. I'm playing more often in Platoons, that's right. I don't play solo, like most of the time. I do it rarely. For example, while there's a tournament being held, for example, in order to warm up, then I'm playing solo. But it's really, especially on a tier 10, because if you're playing on tier 10 and you're playing solo, you are unable to win single-handedly. But if I played solo, I think 70% would be doable on tier 10, if not more. Depends on the day. The track effects on this map look really nice. Yeah, well, summer is coming. I don't even want to think how the tier 10 battles will look like in 2 weeks, for example. Just a nightmare. Oh wow, Lass is dead already. We can somehow catch this out anyway. Okay, we have the bad shot. Let's not let him circle me. That was not a good shot. I don't think I stand a chance against the bad shot just driving around. There's no way. Unless I stop him like this. He's reloading. What? How did I? Race for luck. Wow, that was thrown. Watch back. I'm not ignoring you. Last might be going offline soon, so if you wanted to play, I think it's possible. Don't worry. Well, they have a chance. I threw all my chances away to kill the bad shot. Maybe they stand a chance. Okay. Nice. Oh, we have Raid in the enemy team. Stobby. Everyone is in tier 10. If he's in an even 100, we can easily do it. After I left R2K, no. He had a break. I didn't really stay in touch with R2K, but I've heard that he came back, so it's nice. What are they doing? Leopard is just driving around. Bye. Sheridan's speaking in the middle. Once we kill the match, it will be won, because the 100 will be crossfired. Just need to kill the Sheridan. Or the T-62A. I'll peek. Okay. The points. I hope he can kill the grill. It's unlucky. And our E100 is camping in the back. What? It's a nice hit in the butt shot. Need to take care of the bases. It's the only way we can win. Should be fine. Yeah. And this guy's AFK. They got unlucky. Let's try reaching maybe. Epic. So we still haven't lost yet. Even though we are playing on tier 10. Yeah, also this TD and a lighter mat combination is really good for win rate. You can support each other really well. And you can have info. You have mobility because the 268 is quite mobile. Hello. Yeah, basically the 268 is so versatile that it doesn't matter what map you're playing on. It doesn't matter what enemy you're facing. You're just stomping everyone. And when you're playing double TDs or double heavies, you are relying on the map and on your team, which we don't want to do in order to have nice win rate. It's a really nice position, by the way. They're just camping like I am. No one in freeze coming. Oh, our team is dying now. Yeah, I have a nice overview of the battlefield at the moment. It is still winnable if we manage to kill this 50B. Oh wow, where's the... Nice. Oh, I forgot about the door. That could have cost the battle. To be fair, I already said that. I don't know why, but I just hit more on touch and I pan more on touch. Surprisingly. Yeah, that would have been one if I hadn't lost HP there. Yeah, why would I rage on some random battles? Okay, last has to go. So maybe we can play with someone else. If you are still watching, you can invite me. We can play some tier 7 if you want. It is you? Okay. So we can play for a while. I'll take this one. Hello, welcome. Yeah, I don't rage because I think that if I lose, I just failed to use my teammates like in a not appropriate way. I could have used them better as meat shields. Salty TB is doing a scout's mission. Trouble a bit, there's lots of tanks everywhere. This type is picking like crazy. But we can kill this guy. But we need to hurry up. The type's a one shot and there's the T-49 coming, which for no shot. I think. Oh wow. He shot the tiger's gun, by the way. Nice. Well, you might be able to see some Genyasu gameplay if Watchback has a tier 3. Yeah, thanks. That was a bit unexpected, to be honest. But I spent quite a lot of time on that video. But it paid off. I think if I'm streaming quite often and regularly, I can get more and more viewers. First of all, I need like stable viewers that recognize me. Because at the moment I think that like 90% of Blitz players don't even know that I've started my YouTube channel. We can kill the Dracula. Ooh, wow. And there's you beforehand. Just have to rush now. He got completely lost. They are just melting everywhere. Also think that streams from mobile device are just more attractive. They attract more viewers. I don't know, what do you think? So there's like more action on the screen. You can see all the snapshots better. Yeah, but I'm unable to stream from touch at the moment. That's why I'm streaming from PC. But I also think that touch streams will be the key to more viewers. Do I plan on doing more videos? Surely. But I would need some footage, you know. Like no, at the moment there's no tournament currently held. It's a bit of like a break. So I'm only playing trainings with my team, and even these trainings are not that like we're not training that often as we used to. Everybody's a bit tired, so there is not that much amount of footage that I can use at the moment. But probably in the future, who knows. Personally, I would like to, but you know, it requires a lot of scenes, a lot of moments. Like I was using Rolling Swarms footage because he allowed me to do that, and he had a lot of streams, and that just let me create that video because there was a lot of content that I could choose from. With facecam, I don't have a webcam as well, so that's the problem. But if my channel grows, I think there are no limits. Sky's the limit. Man, don't be kidding. It's just a Platoon. And I'm just a Kenyotsu stat padder, so. The Type 62 used to be really good now, with the addition of so many armored premium tanks with big guns, derp guns. It's like situational, but it's still good. But if you face a Smasher, well, then good luck. Or you face T-49 spam. if you get matched with tier 8. Or we meet like the object 252U, then you can't do anything. Yeah, it's not a tier 10 gameplay anymore, as we switched recently. The pen is crazy, but in order to shoot you need to peek. And if you are peeking at a Smasher or any of the newest tier 8 premium tanks, then you're just a 2-shot, if not a 1-shot. Hello, Spicy. I'm doing great. My channel is constantly growing as well. Step by step, I'm growing somehow. Hopefully, after more streams, I'll get noticed by more people. I think we can rush here. We can kill these 2 tanks or more. We can just farm the Panther. Easy 1-shot. Now I'll finish. Yeah, and this tier 8 FV is just so lethal for the type. This DPM just makes... you can just farm you. It's crazy. I'm 17 years old. Second most loved TD. It used to be the Foch when it was good. Before the nerf it was just incredible, but it was too overpowered. Maybe the Chinese WZ. It's also an overpowered tank. But I think my newest love in the TD is this thing. This is just this tank, the tier 7 Cheeto. I don't know, it's so incredible. You have great armor, insane DPM on this tier, with high alpha, great pen, and the gun depression on this tank is just outstanding. I have a few replays prepared where this tank just dominated all the battlefield. I'm from Poland. Advices to increase win rate I already mentioned. First of all, in order to increase your win rate, you just need to get to know all the maps, all the positions, all the tanks, characteristics, all the mechanics. That's just basics. If you haven't learned those, you won't progress. And then you can talk about details, like choosing the perfect tanks, decision making during the battle, focus fire, being able to sacrifice your HP for the outcome of the battle. It's lots of crucial elements. Kill the T-49. Hi. Well, you can't learn exact decisions, but you can learn some basics of decision making, like which tank to get rid of first, which gun to avoid, which places of the map to avoid. Angling your armor, etc. But Tiger 2 is at the moment an unbeatable tier 8 Tech 3 tank, but I don't have it. Hello. There's a lot of tanks coming. Maybe we can just run away, or depends if more come or not. So if we are 4v4 it's fine, but if there are heavies come it will be troublesome. I think they will all come, and we should run away a bit for backup. If we don't have backup, we need to back up. My favorite tank is the 268 on tier 10. Well, the Tiger 2 is in S armored on the sides, fortunately. Okay. Can farm him down. What is he doing? Is he trying to climb? I can help him maybe. Never mind. Yeah, you can bounce even in a dragon. Easy angles. Well, the Tiger 2 was special. What? Well, we have a tier 7 M6 Platoon. That's also a nice tank, especially when it's deer. Pressuring quite hard. Not efficiently yet though. Well, I have quite a nice amount of credits. That's right. But it's mostly from the old tournaments. Like I earned 100 million by just playing tournaments, I think, when you could earn 6 million every week. Good old times. I had like 200 million, and then I spent 100 million on all the tier 10 Tech 3 tanks that I was missing. But I'm just farming them again. Wow, this thing is fast with laser as well. And my win rate increased. Wow. It's my personal best. But still on my way to 83%. That's a long way to go. But I'm optimistic. No, Uzbek, I think I'll have to go soon. Anyways. So we can play a few more. Like, I don't mind. If you want to carry me, I don't mind. Personally. I don't think we should play that aggressively at the moment. Our team is still climbing. It seems like enemy heavies are in the city, so we can rush now. Hopefully there's no Borsig in the back. Okay. This guy froze. But the bats are still flying. Need to kill the mace up. Help. Well, my nickname came from World of Tanks PC. First of all, as most of new players and young players, I had a nickname connected with my name, but then I wanted to switch it. I was playing World of Tanks PC, so I thought, and there were a few objects, tanks called objects, so I thought calling myself another object would be fine, but also unique. I'm waiting for a question, Eggy. How do you know that? It was supposed to be a secret. I only told Ventium while we had a date underwater. Alright. This is not looking good. This guy is AFK. Everyone is AFK. They're just standing in the middle. Expecting mercy. I haven't seen the new teaser yet, so I cannot really express my opinion. Nice. I'll watch that later and I can tell you something about it maybe on the next stream. Do you want me to pronounce it? Schildkröte, something like this, maybe. Epic. Maybe we can kill this guy in the ruins. Nice name for the map. Or for the camel. I'm just driving around. Still alive. Nobody cares. It's like the third lap already. I hope you won't have vertigo. Yeah, it was funny. Okay, it's tier 8 this time. And I'm sorry, but it will be the last battle of this stream. I have to go after this battle, so... But hopefully there can be an evening stream or a night stream today as well. You're not my only fan. You need to subscribe. But the game is just too easy. We need to wait for some tougher encounters. Nice. Ask Engie, he has subscribed already. That's why he got the early release content. Alright guys, so I have to go. Thank you everyone for watching, thank you for tuning in, for the questions. Hopefully we can see each other in the next video. See you!